Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, I don't have any katanas, but I do have some pocket knives that I want to show you guys because I feel like you all know we have swords, you guys know we have axes, but you guys don't know that we have pocket knives, and very cool pocket knives, might I add. So I'm going to go through each of them and kind of show you what they look like, what they're like, what their specs are, what's different about them and everything like that, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one I have here is our Dragon Rider pocket knife. So if you take a look, it is a motorcycle, and there is a little dragon riding it. Right here you can see the kind of dragon face. That's why it's called the Dragon Rider pocket knife. It's very cool. The wheels don't turn, if anybody is wondering that, they don't. It's kind of stationary like this, and the blade is right here. Let me pop it out for you. And that's what it's gonna look like. So that's what the Dragon Rider pocket knife looks like. It's quite cool. It's cool to hold. And yeah, and all these pocket knives are sharp, so this one is quite sharp. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I am very bad at like resealing pocket knives. Is that the right way to say it? Resealing them? Or like, you know, like I take it out, but like putting it back in, it's I'm not cool with it, so I'm just gonna warn you guys right now. I also don't know how to open a couple of these, so we're gonna all really struggle together. But yeah, so this is the Dragon Rider one. It is very cool, and this is how you kind of, there's like a thing here, you just kind of be very careful is what you do. I don't know how people do the thing with like, I don't know how people do that. I wish I could learn though. But yeah, this is the Dragon Rider. Let me show you guys our next one, which is the Death Rider. So again, it's another kind of motorcycle one, a little bit different from the last one. I'll put them side by side at the end so you guys can kind of see a comparison of the two of them. This one has a little skeleton guy who is the motorcycle or is riding the motorcycle. I'm very confused about that, but either way, it's cool. And it has all like these skull motifs everywhere. And again, same thing with the other one. The wheels don't really move, but they look very cool. And they have a very different texture than the last one. The blade is gonna pop out the same way. So just like that. And there you go. And you can hold it like this. Oh, I think I get it. No, I don't. I was gonna hurt myself very badly just now. Be careful when you use these, okay? It's not for kids or for me, 25-year-olds who don't know how to use a knife. Okay? Again, let's get back into the sword. The knife. I'm not used to this. This is what it looks like. It's very, very cool, similar to the Dragon Rider one. And you put it back in a similar way where you kind of just pop this thingy right here and you can bring it back. This is what the two of them look like side by side. They are very similar to each other. Again, they have their slight differences. This one has like exhaust pipes. This one has like a is it a mud flap? Okay, thank you. A mud flap. This one has a mud flap. And you can see the dragon is kind of eating the wheel of this one, and the skeleton is kind of just there for this one. The blades also are very, oh, that was the wrong way. The blades are also very similar. If you'd like to see that as well. That's what both of them look like. Unsheathed. I don't know, I'm very used to doing this with swords rather than pocket knives. But that's what the two of them look like side by side. These are both very, very cool. But let me move on to the next one because I think that's even cooler. It's just gonna get cooler and cooler. Okay, so the next one we have here is our Batman Batarang pocket knife. This one is very, very cool, and it is very unique compared to the other one. So this one is quite small. As you can see, when I put it in my hand, it's kind of just, it disappears. I don't have unnaturally big hands, I think. But that's kind of what it looks like. It's very, very cool. It has a clip right here on the back, so you can kind of holster it. I don't know, I think so. That's the right word. You can holster it to your pants if you'd like. And let me show you how the blade looks. So the blade is actually very cool. So there's this right here. That's not the right way to do it, sorry. So there's this like little thing right over here that allows you to kind of bring, that. Okay, let me do that again. So there's this thing right over here that allows you to kind of pop that out. And it's on the other side as well. So this one is actually, yes, that was very scary. I am not good at this. This one is actually dual bladed, double bladed. So it looks like this. It's very, very cool. It pops out on both sides. Yeah, and then when you hold it, you kind of can do like this cool, like, I don't know how to fight people with a pocket knife, but I think you can make it look cool. But that's kind of what it looks like. And also we have another version in red, and the red version is exactly the same situation where you can kind of very carefully.
These are cool. They're pretty easy to open. So you kind of push down on that and then you can kind of bring that, and always make sure to watch your fingers because this side is a little bit sharp. The other way that you can do it is just kind of by pulling this all the way. But I think the best way to do it is to kind of just, ooh, be careful, is to kind of push like that and push it to where you're comfortable, which is like right there because it's not going to really hurt your fingers, and bring it out like that. And that's how you unsheath that. That's not the right word for a pocket knife. But this is how you do it.
So the next one I'm going to show you guys is one of my personal favorites. I actually own one of these, so just saying, I really like it. So this is our Zelda pocket knife. I love this one so much. This one, there's two colors in this one. I'll show you the second color. I own the second color. But this is kind of what it looks like, the green and yellow version. If you've played Zelda, this is very classic Hyrule colors, very classic Link colors, which is why I love this one. It's very earthy, very cool. This one is quite a big knife compared to the other ones, but it kind of has that classic like pocket knife look. The kind of, it's not like, you know, very gimmicky. It has that very classic kind of look to it. This one also has a clip on the back, so you can clip it if you like, holster it, as I said. And it has all these like really cool details. It has like this textured handle. You have like, why am I forgetting the Triforce right over? I'm a big Zelda fan. You have the Triforce right over there. It just looks very, very cool. I personally really love this one. Let me show you guys the second color. So this is the one that I have. This one is in black and silver, and if you're like me, I am a big fan of Dark Link, and this one honestly gives me like really big like Twilight Princess vibes, which is why I love this one, and I love Twilight Princess. Same situation with the other one. You had that kind of classic look. It looks very, very cool. I love the dark and silver combination, and this is kind of what they look like side by side. This is not a good way to explain it here. There you go. So this is kind of what they look like side by side. They both are very cool. It's really up to personal preference on what you like. I feel like this one gives me more like Ocarina of Time vibes, or like Wind Waker vibes, or something like that, or even like Skyward Sword vibes. This one gives me very Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild, which is why I kind of like it. I feel like this is like the more darker games. We can talk about Zelda for another video. So now the next one we have is the Transformers Autobot. Yes. It's the Transformers pocket knife keychain. This one is really cool. Again, I just said keychain, so it can go on your keys. It might be useful for things like what you would need a knife for. This knife is very, very tiny. Here, take a look at some closer little details. You got the, I'm not a big Transformers person. Optimus Prime. I like Bumblebee. I think this is Optimus Prime. I'm not the right person to be displaying these, but here I am. So here it is. It is so cute. It's a very, 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 very tiny blade. I personally love it. You can also kind of, so obviously this is not a very usable blade. I'm assuming for something like this on your keys, you can use it to open packages, open letters, shotgun something. I don't know. I don't know what people do with tiny knives like this. But if you need to, you are able to kind of put it like that. So it becomes something that's less of a hazard and actually has like a little bit of a grip. And you can kind of do whatever you need with it. Open packages, not harm anybody, use it for innocent things. So this one is very, very cool. And again, it attaches to your key, so it's portable. And then the way to kind of re-sheath it is you kind of just line it up right there, and you just stick it in. And there you go. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would go. So last but not least, I have our bullet pocket knife. So this is what it looks like. This one is very, very cool. I don't know the price of these ones, but I remember the price of these ones because this is our least expensive item that we have here. This one is $4.99. So do with that. I think it's our least expensive item. There might be something that's like, I don't know, but it's $4.99. I only remember the price of this one for some reason. And it's a very cool pocket knife. So it's, again, very small. I left the two small ones for last. You kind of pull it out. I've never pulled this one out before. I just kind of did that. You pull it out and there you go. You got a little pocket knife right here. And it's, I guess, pretty useful for opening packages if you want to have a bullet. And it's also just kind of cool to kind of have that bullet thing attached to it. How you put this back? Oh, you just put it back like regular. And then you be very careful with your fingers. And there you go. So this one's pretty cool. It can stand up, you can rest it, you can lie it down, really up to you. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment, let us know what you think. If you want to see more Fire and Steel content from us, make sure to subscribe. If you want to see even more Fire and Steel content, make sure to check out our other socials. Any social media that you guys have, we also have, and you can follow us there. If you guys like any of these knives and want to purchase any of them, make sure to check the description for the links down below, and make sure to check out our website, fireandsteel.ca, for a lot more fun stuff. Bye!